Alright, so before this video begins, just know that this is my third time uploading this video due to copyright issues. If you guys think the editing is bad in this video, it's only because I have to take everything out to avoid copyright. But without further ado, enjoy this video. Alright, Pistons fans, so in today's video, we are going to be talking about Russell Westbrook and Jaden Ivey. But before we get into all of that, please make sure you guys like this video. Today's like goal is 100 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I drop consistent Pistons content. Now let's get right into this. So we recently saw Jaden Ivey at Rico Hines. He was around guys like Pascal Siakam and Stephen Curry and many other NBA stars in attendance. And in a few seconds, I'm going to show you that he has actually been training and being mentored right now by Russell Westbrook. And we know that Westbrook has many Detroit Pistons connections, but most notably the fact that Troy Weaver was a staff member for the Oklahoma City Thunder while Westbrook was on the Thunder. So that's the main connection here. If you guys were wondering, how did Ivey and Westbrook meet up? It's most likely because of Weaver. Okay, so, my general thoughts on Ivey training with Westbrook and being mentored by him is that this is a good thing. I know many Pistons fans, go after Westbrook because of the trade rumors that kept on going on and on during the regular season. But, if we look at what Westbrook is as a player currently and what he used to be, this is a man who's been at the top of the NBA before. He led those OKC Thunder teams to multiple playoff runs once Kevin Durant left. He carried guys like Victor Oladipo, Steven Adams, Grant. If you guys go look at those old Thunder rosters, they were pretty bad, but Westbrook, put those guys over the hump, averaging a triple-double for most of those seasons. And then when we look at his style of play, comparing it to Ivey, both of these guys are extremely explosive, really good dunkers. They drop to the lane often. In basketball terms, we would classify these guys as slashers. They use their quick first step to quickly get past their defenders and drive to the lane with ease. But even if they do meet someone inside, they usually go strong and finish over the contact. And every now and then they shoot three-pointers. Now, Ivey tends to shoot more three-pointers than Westbrook does because Ivey is a much better shooter than Westbrook ever was. But, for the most part, they are in the same category with similar styles, that D Rose, Dwayne Wade, John Morant, Russell Westbrook, Jaden Ivey. They're all in that same type of category in terms of the way that they score and how they play the game of basketball. Now, there are some things that I don't necessarily like about this because we know that Westbrook is, a bad decision maker. He's really bad when it comes to taking care of the basketball. He turns it over often. And then we also, as I just said, we know that he's a pretty bad shooter. And Westbrook also has terrible shot selection decisions because there are many times in games where Westbrook will decide to shoot a shot that he shouldn't shoot. And as a result, it puts his teams in tougher positions to win basketball games. So to have someone mentoring Ivey with those type of traits can be kind of concerning. But at the end of the day, Ivey, with the way that he was brought up and being trained by his mother, I'm sure that he already has an extremely high level of basketball IQ. He'll be able to determine, whether or not if Westbrook is telling him something that is valuable information or if it's something that will lead to the detriment of Ivey's career. And then also just thinking about the fact that Ivey hasn't even played a single second of basketball yet in the NBA. Being around guys like Westbrook, this can do nothing but benefit him. At the end of the day, you can say whatever you want to say about Westbrook. I don't even like him currently as a player because he doesn't really fit with LeBron James and that current Lakers team. But having Ivey around a guy who's been to an NBA championship before and has led his team to multiple playoff runs where he was the best player on the team. He's also a former MVP. I mean, this could do nothing but benefit Ivey at the end of the day. So like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 7K, and I'm out.